Hi, it's Elizabeth from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the eldest Accordo 120. First thing you'll come to behind your driver's door is your cassette locker. So you'll need to make sure that the blade on the inside of the toilet is closed, and then you can pull the handle up and slide the cassette out. And then to empty, you just want to twist the cap off, empty the cassette, and then you want to swirl it around with some fresh water, empty it again, and then you want to put some blue or green liquid down the spout, ready for use again. Next, we've got your LPG gas locker. This will hold two 6-kilogram gas bottles. Just below, underneath, we've got your freshwater drainage point. So you want to twist the handle round and all the fresh water will drain out of the tank. So you want to do this when you are winterising your vehicle, so you don't leave any water in the tank to freeze and cause frost damage during the colder months. But also, when you're leaving a site and going home, you want to travel light as you can, so you want to take as much water out as possible, leaving about 20 litres for any toilet breaks or any tea. And then when you get home, drain the rest out for winter. At the back of the vehicle on the passenger side, behind your back wheel, we've got your wastewater drain off point. So again, you just want to twist the handle round and all your wastewater will drain out. So again, do this when you're winterising your vehicle, so you don't leave any water in the tank to freeze. But also when you're leaving a site travelling home, you don't want any added weight when travelling, so drain the full tank down, and you can leave it open when travelling home just to shake any residual water left in the tank. Next, we've got your freshwater filler point. So you'll need a hose pipe and some adapters, as some sites just provide a brass tap. And then you want to put your hose pipe through there, fill up your freshwater tank till it's full, and then when you close it, make sure you lock it with a key so no one can tamper with your fresh water. The back of the vehicle, we've got your reversing camera, and we've got your large window for your rear lounge, and then we've got your 2 bike rack bars if you wanted a bike rack adding at a later date. At the back of the vehicle on the passenger side, we've got your hookup point and your leisure battery. When you connect your cable to the vehicle, always do it to the vehicle first and then the mains, and then when you disconnect from the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. First thing you want to do when you get into your vehicle is turn your main control panel on. And from here you can turn the main switch for your internal lights, and then you've got rocker switches around the vehicle to turn them on and off. We've got your awning light, and then we've got your water pump, so this gives you a pressurised flow of water through your vehicle. Then we've got your leisure battery levels, and then we've got your fresh and your wastewater levels. And just below we've got your heating and your hot water. So when you want to turn your hot water on, you just want to click 3 options, and we've got frost start, 1 kilowatt, 2, gas and electric, and gas and electric on 2 kilowatts. And next you've got your heating. So again, we've got 1 kilowatt, 2 and 3 of electricity. We've got just gas and electric. And then down the bottom here, we've got your temperature. At the top is about 30 degrees. And then we've also got a night mode here just to make the fans a little bit quieter when you're sleeping. To use your fridge, we've got your 3 manual settings. So when you've got it on gas, you press these 2 in at the same time and wait for the red line to go into the green. And then once you turn it off, the red line will go back into the white. And then you can pick your vehicle battery or hook up to turn your vehicle on, and then straight up to have it turned off. And then this dial is also your temperature. So got low all the way up to high. When you come to use your vehicle again in the summer months, just make sure that you turn the dial back round to face the front of the vehicle so the water doesn't continuously drain out of your boiler. In the bathroom, we've got your sink, we've got your mirror, and we've got your shower. And then we've got your skylight, your shower curtain, your cupboards, and then we've got your toilet as well. When flushing the toilet, make sure you've got your water pump turned on, and then you want to press the blue button and you get a flow of water into the bowl. And then you want to just pull the grey lever to open and close the blade, keeping the blade and the lid shut so you don't let any smells come up through your vehicle. And and then you can spin the bowl around to give you more room in your shower basin. When using your radio, on the left hand side we've got your volume button and your on and off button, and then on the right side we've got your tune scroll, or you can search all the stations and scroll through and pick the specific one you want. And then on the side we've got your media, so you can connect your phone. So you can connect a phone through Bluetooth. And then you've also got your menu settings, so you can scroll through. And you can also skip through with your forwards and backwards, pause, and also go back. Below we've got your air control, so we've got your fan speed, and then your temperature on the outside of that. And then we've got whether you want it coming from inside or outside, and then the way you want the air to blow. So on the steering wheel we've got your radio volume on the left, and then on the right side you can skip through different radio stations, and then if you've got your phone connected you can answer and hang up phone calls. On the left we've got your indicators and your lights, and then below we've got your cruise control, and on the right we've got your wiper blades. On the front here, if you press mode on the front of the cab, you can go through different settings and you can change language, your time and date as well.